He missed one phone call, and within 24 hours, the world knew everything. A leaked voicemail, 2 pregnancy tests, and the biggest betrayal since Jay-Z and the elevator incident. But this time, it wasn't just family drama. It was a double scandal. 2 women, 1 man, and a very confused timeline. Papoose, the man who once stood outside a prison gate for 6 years to wait on Remy Ma, is now caught in a twisted web between Claressa Shields and Tesehki. And the kicker? They're both claiming he's the father. Yeah, let that sink in. The internet couldn't believe it. And you won't either. Especially when one of the girls dropped the sonogram on Instagram Live with the caption, "Guess we're both keeping it nail Polish medium skin tone, baby medium skin tone, hashtag twin twist." Now Remy's gone. Accounts deleted. Show appearances cancelled. And insiders say she's gone off the grid. If you were in her shoes, same betrayal, same public shame. What would you do? Let's break it all down. Because trust me, it gets so much uglier. It started with a dinner. Not a fight, not a scandal, not even a flirt. Just a dinner. April 3rd, 2025, Claressa Shields posted a story at 11:14 p.m. A dimly lit booth at STK Steakhouse in Midtown. A wine glass, 2 plates, and the caption, "Real ones stay silent, but we watch everything eyes." That same night, Papoose posted a black and white mirror selfie with his infamous caption, "I just want peace, not pieces." Now, fans didn't think much of it at first, but then enter Tesehki, the Zeus Network rebel, fresh off a messy reunion brawl, randomly tweets, "I don't chase, I replace," at 2:07 a.m. with a location tag that says, "Brooklyn Rooftop Lounge." So now we've got Claressa and Papoose at dinner, Tesehki in Brooklyn, and Remy Ma, silent, for the entire weekend. Let's rewind, because this wasn't just a random oops moment. Remy Ma and Papoose were once hip-hop royalty. She went to prison in 2008. He waited. She came out in 2014. He married her immediately. Together, they were goals. Love and hip-hop even gave them their own spin-off. But behind the matching Gucci fits and anniversary freestyles, there was tension. Whispers of control, jealousy, silent resentment, especially once Claressa entered the chat. Claressa Shields, the Olympic boxer turned reality star, had always admired Remy. They were seen together often, gym collabs, live panels, even double dates. But insiders say it was Papoose who stayed texting her after hours. One DM screenshot leaked by a supposed hairstylist assistant showed a message from Papoose saying, "Remy don't understand how to fight for love anymore. You do." It was never confirmed, but let's be real. When 3 people unfollow each other in the same hour, something's going down. Now, if Claressa was the slow burn, Tesehki was the explosion. Loud, bold, petty as hell. She met Papoose during a panel appearance in Atlanta. There was a flirt, a laugh, and a now-deleted TikTok where she said, "Older men give peace. Young boys give migraines." A month later, she's spotted outside Remy and Pap's Bronx home, wearing his hoodie. The blogs clocked it immediately. But Tesehki went live and said, "Y'all reading too deep. I can wear whatever. Mind the business that pays you." Yeah, we tried. But then came the DM leaks. April 10th, a Twitter account named @PettyButPrecise posted 2 screenshots. One showed Tesehki messaging Claressa, "So, you really gonna act like you ain't know? Face with tears of joy, girl. Don't play." The other? A reply from Claressa saying, "I been new. I just ain't trip. Let's see who he answers tonight." Yo wow. So now they're not only both involved, they're playing each other. This wasn't a triangle. It was a trap. And Papoose? He walked right into it. Now we circle back to April 3rd. That dinner wasn't random. It was the setup. Sources say Claressa invited Papoose to finally talk boundaries. But Tesehki pulled up halfway through, uninvited, and sat down. That same booth? That same wine glass. Yeah, they took turns drinking from it. A nearby fan caught the moment on video. Muffled, shaky, but you can clearly hear Claressa say, "So you gon' lie to her or nah?" and Papoose. He just sits back and says nothing. The video leaked on Reddit within 6 hours. Fans immediately start digging. Timelines don't match. Pap was in Atlanta on the same day both women claim they conceived. And the receipts? Oh, they're there. One fan posted a hotel booking confirmation under Pap's name. Another found Tesehki's Uber ride screenshot with the caption, "This better be worth the baby back ribs and the baby weary face sweat droplets."
Yes, she really said that.
As this storm brews, Remy stays silent until she posts a story on April 15th with a blank black screen and the words, "God, just take it all." Fans go into panic mode. Bloggers say she canceled her Drink Champs appearance. Her glam team posts old pics as flashbacks, meaning she's not even showing up for shoots. Then someone from inside the circle leaks a text thread. Remy messaged a close friend. "He broke me," and they laughed. Late night, April 17th. Tesehki goes live with the caption, "Y'all ready for round 2? She flashes a pregnancy test, positive. And the comments explode. But she's not alone. Because minutes later, Claressa posts her test too. Different bathroom.
Different brand.
Same result. And the caption? Twin flames. Twin games. Twin outcomes. Papoose says nothing. Remy disappears. It was 2:41 a.m. when it leaked. No caption. No tag. No warning. Just a 27-second clip, grainy, low light, shot from a phone hidden inside a closet. Inside the frame, Papoose, shirtless, sitting on the edge of a hotel bed. Behind him, Claressa Shields, wrapped in a towel, leaning over to grab her phone. Then, in walks Tesehki, barefoot, giggling. "Y'all really locked me out just for that?" The video ends with a laugh and a loud smack. Then black screen.
Boom.
The internet? It collapsed. Fans were scrubbing every frame like it was the Zapruder film. Twitter turned into a war zone. Bro really got caught in 4K and 3D at the same time. Remy sat in a cell for 6 years for this man, and he turned into a Zeus episode? Y'all better call Mona Scott before Netflix gets the rights. And of course, the Barbs pulled up out of nowhere just to stir chaos. Nicki warned y'all about Remy. We just sat back and waited. Even Diddy's name trended for no reason. One fan tweeted, "Somehow, I feel like Diddy's behind this too." He's not, probably. Less than 6 hours after the video dropped, a verified burner posted screenshots allegedly from Papoose's Insta DMs. One was to another mystery woman, username blurred, but she responded with, "You got Claressa and Tesehki pregnant, and you still in my inbox?" Face with tears of joy blocked. And his message? "Don't believe the hype. You know you the one I wanted from jump. You couldn't script this better if you tried." Oh wait, we just did. By 9 a.m., all parties involved had gone silent. Claressa deleted her Instagram highlights. Tesehki blocked comments on everything. Papoose posted a Bible quote. "You know it's bad when the Old Testament gets involved." Remy Ma? Still missing in action. No tweets. No posts.
Not even a paparazzi spotting.
But then, like clockwork, the fake PR damage control began. A source close to the couple leaked a vague statement to a random blog. This was all a misunderstanding. The video is old. It's being weaponized. The parties involved have moved on peacefully. Weaponized? Bro, it's not a drone strike. It's a pregnancy party caught on tape. And the fans weren't buying it for a second. Hollywood Unlocked. The Neighborhood Talk. The Shade Room. Even TikTok detectives with ring lights got involved. They matched hotel wallpaper patterns from old stories. They geolocated Claressa's tattoo reflection in the bathroom mirror. One guy on Reddit even found Tesehki's manicure timeline and proved the footage was recent. The caption? "Caught in the act and in acrylic."
Phew.
Cardi B commented "damn flushed face" on a post and deleted it 4 minutes later. Funk Flex played the leaked audio clip on Hot 97 with a laugh track. Fat Joe posted a 3-second video saying, "I ain't saying nothing, but Bronx loyalty ain't what it used to be." The streets were talking. Even Jay-Z's cousin's barber was allegedly tweeting about it. Okay, maybe that part's a reach, but still. A user named @TRUTHunfilter dropped a full timeline breakdown titled, How Remy Ma Lost Everything in 9 Days.
It had dates,
Screenshots, Uber receipts, alleged audio of Remy crying to her publicist saying, I can't even breathe without seeing their names. One quote went viral. Remy carried a child for this man. She carried his career. And now he's out here carrying secrets like he's on Wild and Out. That line alone got retweeted 42K plus times. Just when things seemed to settle, a TMZ-style leak hit the blogs. Papoose secretly married one of the women involved. Everyone thought it was Claressa, but nope. Turns out, Tesehki uploaded and quickly deleted a blurry photo of a ring box, tagged Guess Who Finally Committed Face with Hand Over Mouth Ring. The box had an inscription inside. Forever papped up, April 17th, 25. That's the same night the video leaked. The audacity is unmatched. You know things are serious when Twitter Spaces start opening up like emergency town halls. One was titled, Remy Ma Deserved Better. Let's discuss. Another, Paps a papaya, sweet on the outside, full of mess inside. Even verified accounts like @Carlism tweeted, This is the craziest hip-hop triangle since Stevie J. Her cousin took to Instagram and posted a now viral caption. Y'all turned a woman's breakdown into entertainment. Just know, she saw everything before she left. Left? Fans zoom in on the caption. Left where? Remy's close stylist responds in the comments. Somewhere she can finally heal. Then drops a location pin emoji with no name. That was it. Just enough to send the internet into full conspiracy mode. Because just as fans started dissecting the ring photo, Claressa posted a quote to her story. Funny how the one who recorded it ain't the one who leaked it.
wait.
So you're telling us there's a fourth person involved? A leak from inside the hotel room? The streets started whispering again. A new theory spread that the entire setup was premeditated. The dinner, the invite, the tape, the silence, all part of a trap. And the one who helped orchestrate it? Easy the Block Captain. April 20th, 2025, 6:27 a.m. A nurse at Mount Sinai Morningside scans through the recovery files. Room 319 was empty. The bed was cold. Remy Ma was gone. But on the tray beside the untouched hospital meal sat a folded note. No envelope. Just a message scribbled in uneven ink. Tell the world they can have him. I'm choosing silence. Not because I'm weak. Because I'm done screaming. She signed it with a red heart. No name. No goodbye. That was the last time anyone saw her in public. Let's be clear. Remy didn't just disappear. She collapsed first. A close friend told Urban Spill blog. She blacked out in the green room before an interview. They thought it was low blood sugar, but the truth? She hadn't eaten or slept in 48 hours. Security rushed her to a private wing. No press, no leaks. Until someone from the hospital's cleaning crew snapped a photo of her bracelet and sold it to an underground gossip page for $7,000. The caption read, "She fought for love. Love fought back." Meanwhile, Papoose thought he was getting away clean. Silent. Stoic. The wise man, as always. But the culture wasn't having it. His Instagram comments turned into a protest site. You embarrassed a queen for 2 IG baddies? This ain't hip-hop. This is hip-hopeless. I can't believe you turned out to be the villain in your own love story. He tried to stay quiet, but the pressure mounted. Finally, he uploaded a selfie. Hood on. Captioned. Some chapters are meant to end. Respect mine. Most liked reply? You ended your marriage, not a mixtape, bruh.
Phew.
You'd think these two would back off, right?
Nope.
Tesehki went full influencer. She posted a maternity shoot wearing a rhinestone, Papoose Jr. belly chain. In the background, a blurred-out man who suspiciously had Papoose's elbow tattoo. The internet zoomed in, confirmed. Meanwhile, Claressa booked a cover shoot with Rolling Out, titled, Fighter in the Ring. Fighter in Love. Inside the interview, she claimed, "What we had wasn't a mistake. It was a moment. Fans dragged her in the comments. A moment that ruined a legacy. Keep the gloves, sis. Nobody wants your man. On April 25th, Papoose and Claressa announced a joint Instagram live to clear the air. Tesehki wasn't invited. They sat side by side in front of a bookshelf, trying to act unbothered. Claressa opened with, "We ain't trying to hurt nobody. This just happened." And Papoose? He delivered the most backhanded apology in recent memory. "I'll always love Remy, but love changes.
People change.
And sometimes, the truth ain't convenient, but it's still the truth." Comments were disabled less than 90 seconds later. While Pap was doing IG lives, Remy's sister had time. She uploaded a 3-minute video. No filter, no music, just pain. "Y'all clown my sister," laughed at her trauma. She gave everything to that man. Her youth, her body, her freedom. She stared dead into the camera. "This ain't no storyline.
This is my family."
And if you think she vanished because she weak, wait till she returns. The video got over 9 million views in 24 hours. Even celebrities jumped in the comments. Rhapsody, "She's still our queen." Tamika Mallory, "Protect black women at all costs." A blog post titled "The Setup No One Saw Coming" began trending on Reddit, and it exposed something wild. A hidden hotel surveillance photo shows a fourth person entering the suite the night the viral tape was recorded. Long dreads, dark hoodie, chain visible under his collar. Fans compared the outline and the conclusion? Easy to block captain. Yes, Remy's ex. Not only that, but the blog claimed Easy was the one who planted the phone in the closet. Allegedly, he paid the front desk for access using a burner card. He wasn't just watching. He was waiting to blow it all up. Some say it was payback for Remy ghosting him last year. Others believe he was trying to get back in her life by burning the bridges around her. Either way, it worked. It wasn't the only thing Remy left behind. According to an anonymous nurse, she also gave instructions. "Burn my old journal. Send my phone to my lawyer. And tell Pap, I forgive him, but he ain't gotta know what that cost me." That cost me. 3 words. And the internet froze. Rumors say she's in Mexico, under a wellness retreat run by a spiritual coach who once worked with Lauryn Hill. Another claim places her in Morocco, finishing a book called Quiet Queens, Healing After Headlines. One fan spotted someone who looked like her in a Paris airport, hoodie on, walking fast, carrying a journal. Whether it was her or not, she's officially a ghost. Because no matter what comes next, the damage is done. A 15-year relationship shattered. 2 pregnancies pending. 1 leaked tape. And a queen who walked away with nothing but her dignity and a silent scream. And yet, she might have lost a man, but she gained the kind of respect only survivors get. She vanished without a trace, but the secrets? They stayed. And they'll keep echoing. In every timeline, every tweet, every late-night IG live. Until the truth finally stops trending. So now you've seen it all. The betrayals, the backstabs, the silence that screamed louder than any diss track. Remy Ma gave her loyalty, her name, her entire heart, and in return, she got blindsided by 2 women who knew better, and a man who once swore he'd never fold. But here's the real question. Was this karma for old sins, or was someone pulling the strings from the start? Was this just a love triangle gone viral? Or a full-blown setup designed to break a woman who finally had everything to lose? Because from leaked tapes to cryptic messages, none of this feels like an accident. And honestly, speech balloon, what would you have done if you were in her shoes? If the love you waited on for years turned into the headline you could never run from? Some say she's weak for walking away. Others say she's finally at peace. But let's be real, healing in private? That's the strongest move of all. Thumbs up like this video if this story shook you. Repeat button, share it if you think the internet deserves to know how quickly forever can fall apart. Bell and subscribe because we're not done exposing the truth. This isn't just gossip. It's a warning to watch who claps when your world crumbles. Because betrayal doesn't always come with horns. Sometimes it shows up with a ring. Microphone, this is strike claim, where the truth hits different. And the silence? It always says the most. See you in the next expose.